That's our target. The ritual.
So.
Not so fast. If we rush down as a group, they'll be on us like a snow bear on a horker. You go ahead. Try to cross the bridge to the main entrance. It's well guarded, but you're more than capable. Or you could try the alternative.
Oh, she's done talking.
There's a sluice gate in the outer courtyard, tucked away against the keep's eastern wall. The few patrols in that area can be avoided if you're stealthy. Opening the gate requires a key, but that should be simple enough to find. You know your strengths and weaknesses better than I do.
Okay, let's
That's
go.
a good...
Sorry, I wanted to skip over that. Let's get my invisible skill on. I do have the invisible skill unlocked already. Cool. And we are going to place that... We're just going to place it there for now. Okay. So we are going to sneakity sneak into the bridge. Okay, wait. Sneakity sneak. I probably should have paid more attention. Let's try this one. Let's sneak. Keeping an eye on the timer. Okay, I need to get a key though. Wait, the gate's above? What the heck? Alright, there it is. It's going the wrong way. Shoot, they found me. Alright. Maybe I'm not very good at sneaking. So I need to find a key. So the key's above. Alright. What should I talk about while I'm looking for the key? Okay, so that's another thing to talk about. No, that's just a person. Okay. Why can't I jump? There we go. I'm not making it. Okay, so if this keeper is what gets me caught. Okie dokes. So the key, finding the key. So what's my biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is, so my mom, when she makes coffee, has this really annoying habit of, so she grinds her own coffee grounds, right? Oh no, they almost found me. So she grinds her own coffee grounds. And then she just uses a measuring cup to get out her grounds that she likes using, the amount of grounds and everything. Go to the inner courtyard. Okay. The inner courtyard is this way. And so she'll just take out her coffee grounds using one of the measuring cups, and then she just puts the measuring cups back. Like, she'll use the measuring cup, not clean it off, and then put it back into the drawer with coffee grounds all over it. And then I go to bake a cake or something, and it's just covered in coffee grounds. And so my little sister and I were making a cake the other day, and I started measuring out the sugar, and when I put the sugar into the bowl, it was full of coffee grounds as well. And so I wasted an entire cup of sugar because of the coffee grounds. And so, yeah, that's one of my biggest pet peeves, is my mom not cleaning out the, yeah, it's her not cleaning out the measuring cups when she makes her coffee. So, it's really annoying. Because then it also gets all over the rest of the measuring cups as well. So it's not just the one measuring cup that she uses. It's every single measuring cup getting covered in coffee grounds. So it's just,
Nice of you
it's
to
so
join
annoying.
us.
I
Hey,
don't
I'm
understand.
the one who found the key.
What am I supposed to do with these flasks?
If we run into trouble, throw one of them at the source. Then get out of the way.
What flasks? She's not holding anything. Anyway. Into the keep. There we go. Alrighty.
Split up and find the ritual site. We need to disrupt it.
Oh, look
Split
at that
up.
puppy. That's a nice
I
puppy.
suppose that makes sense.
I like that puppy.
I'll go with our friend here.
Oh my gosh, is that what the fake Venorian looks like? That is hilarious. It's so ugly. Okay, anyway. Oh shoot, I forgot to...
Hello. This looks important.
What? I like how he's already holding the book before he even grabs it. Why is this here? Oh right, I need to talk to him.
This book? I recognize the handwriting. It's Singalis's. It's more of his research. Harrowstorms, witch pikes, netherroot brew. How it all worked together for the benefit of the Grey Host. This might be something. I just need to skim through these assumptions and incantations. What's this? Instructions on the placement of runes throughout Greymoor. All the way to... My gods. This entire tower. It's a witch pike. The magic I sensed earlier. It was familiar because it's the same magic used in the Harrowstorm rituals. Don't you see? This entire keep is the ritual site. They turned the tower into a witch pike. But at the scale, it's inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
I'm not sure we can destroy this tower. We need to keep going. Find a way to disrupt the ritual. But I think I understand what they're doing. Singalis found a way to release the Grey Host from Cold Harbor by using the Harrowstorms. The Harrowstorms steal life energy and use it to pull the souls of the Grey Host out of Cold Harbor and into the Grey Reliquaries. It's quite ingenious. How they reincorporate, though. It has something to do with those stone husks, I think. Oh, most certainly. Perhaps even a way to reverse the effects of the Harrowstorms and restore the Harrowed. If the notes are
Well,
complete.
that's convenient.
It would just require study, experimentation, and time. Unfortunately, we lack all three of those at the moment.
Now, let me see if these... Hey, another... Hey, wow, these bookshelves are actual real bookshelves. That is cool. So many of the bookshelves in this haven't been real. Look how many lore books I'm finding. It's like I didn't even know all these lore books were here. Oh my gosh, I'm finding so many. Okay. Anyway, is this the right way? Yep. Ooh, orc style. Those poor vampires. Next level.
There they are!
Lyris, Svana, I think this entire tower functions as a witch pike.
What? Fen, how is that even possible?
The energy! It burns!
That's my father! This way!
Pain is part of the process, Svargrim.
Why can't I shoot him?
It's exquisite!
See, look, I'm totally getting him.
Once you are attuned to Greymoor, the storm will be
And yet I'm
yours
not
to
hitting him.
command. Rise, Svargrim, and unleash my storm upon solitude. Then the last of the Grey host shall be reborn.
Oh, they're sneaking. Me, I'm just like, look, just shoot the guy.
He turned Svargrim into the heart of his hero storm.
They're moving higher up the tower. We need to follow them!
You and Fen take these stairs. Svana and I will go this way.
Okie dokes.
Look, a grey reliquary. It's massive. Just like the storm they plan to unleash on the city.
I really should have put my other skill back on. Which one was it? I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. Okay. Do-do-do. Wait. Hey, it's Black Rage. Picture of castle. That was not what I meant to click. Ah! Cool. Fried green tomatoes. Apparently I didn't know that recipe before. Mushrooms. Another lore book. There are so many lore books here, it's crazy. Why, it's that glowing red. Is that just from a crack in the thing? Okay. Sorry, it's just all the lore books here is amazing. Alright. Time to go. Maybe. If I stop seeing books. Alright.
And so the thorns arrive once more to prick my thumbs.
A barrier.
And Rada al-Saran?
Your persistence begins to annoy me, mortal. You killed my beloved brother and sister, Singalis and Ulfra. I freed them, and you sent them back. Back to the hated Moloch Ball. I will see you suffer for that transgression. As much as it would please me to flay the flesh from your bones, I have more pressing matters to attend to. But know this. As I felt each death, you shall feel it when the Harrow Storm takes every life in Solitude. You shall feel it when you fail.
Yeah,
Bold
that's not gonna
words,
happen.
but futile. Svargrim rises and the Harrow Storm with him. Once the attunement is finished, they will be unstoppable.
What happened? What did that damn vampire do?
He's merging the power flowing through the keep with Svargrim, giving him control of the Harrow Storm.
Then you must undo it. I'll stay and help. Leaders, you and our friend keep going up and find my father.
Hey, apparently he's been at this for a while. I mean, look, he's got his own portrait. Okay. Nope, apparently I can't just go that way. Apparently we have to go down. What in the world?
Energy. They're waking up. Get ready to fight.
Alright.
Keep moving. Don't let them surround
This
us.
is like the stuff of nightmares. Hey, I'm no longer 666. Now, I am... 667.
We're nearly through.
Yep, almost there. But seriously, this is like nightmarish. Okay. Gosh, we made it.
Dead end. We weren't able to stop the attunement spell. It's just getting stronger.
That tower, it must lead to the upper levels. Time to get that door.
Everyone, protect Ben!
Alright, we're protecting him. There's something supposed to be happening. Oh boy. Let me make sure that my food's going to last.
Got it.
I don't have something. Something's
job.
gone.
Through the door and to the upper levels
Okay.
now. Hurry!
Awesome, so we defended him. Yay.
Now, just... No! The whole keep. The shaking is getting worse.
Damn magic. Give me something to hit.
The magic. Salsaron. The attunement is almost complete.
Well, we can't let that happen, clearly.
The attunement is complete, Svarg.
No,
You and
it's
Greymoor
complete. I
are
really thought we stopped it. He really does go here a lot. I mean, look at that. It's got him and his doggy.
unstoppable.
We need to hurry.
I leave the harrowing of solitude to you.
Oh, that didn't do anything.
Remember,
Okay.
high up, but so high up, far beneath the ground. Far beneath the ground.
Alright, let's go. Wait, not that way? Well, where the heck do I go? Okay, there we go. Found it. Books, 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 books. Still freaking me out that those things are not attacking.
You abandoned me in our moment of triumph? What game do you play, Rada Al-Faran?
Is this the right way?
Game? I gave you power. If you can't conquer Skyrim,
What is
the
it now,
vault
Fen?
is your own.
Oh, nothing. Just don't look down.
Let's look down. Oh my. I looked down. Oh, it's so cool looking. All right. So if you have any random questions, just type them in the chat and let me know so I can answer them during times when we have like nothing to do.
These tunnels look freshly dug. A grey hostess. Harrow fiends. Is that what became
Wow.
of the herald Svargrim brought to Castle Dower?
Harrow fiends, corralled like warhounds about to be set loose.
Well, that was easy. Still took too long though.
Up ahead. That's the temple's undercross.
Alright, we made it to the courtyard.
Is that Princess
Oh wow.
Harrow storm. It's begun.
Look, above the tower of the wolf. The storm's only partially formed.
My father's up there. Open the gates and let's go.
But the Harrow fiends below the temple. If they escape into the streets.
You and I will keep that from happening. Take the princess and deal with Svargrim, partner.
Yes. It's the only option. Let's go.
Okay.
Behind us. The Harrow fiends. They're broken loose. Get to the tower and stop Svargrim. We'll hold the gate.
Alright.
I'm with you, my friend. Up the stairs.
Where's that lady screaming for help? Oh man, I didn't help her in time.
Exiles. Are you here to free me?
Okay. Tower of the Wolf.
Daughter, come to bear witness to my ascension. Rada al-Saran has given me power beyond anything you can imagine.
Oh my.
Behold!
Okay, something's supposed to be happening. Yep, something's happening. Okay. Come on, where is he? Come on. He's almost dead. He's almost dead.
Why did you do this to our people?
Where is he? Where? Seriously, where is he? Oh, there we go. We did it! Haha! Wow.
That was for Mother. For solitude. And for every soul in Skyrim. Your ambition, your greed. Look what it led to. We need to hurry.
That was a lot easier than the last time I did this. But again, the last time I did this, I was like level. Really low level. Alright, now questions. So I'll just go and find a different question. Wait, where's Svana? Is she up here?
What?
Oh, there she is.
My father betrayed everything to aid the Grey Host. With his death, Solitude is saved. It's done. We killed my father and ended the Herostorm. The city still stands. Skyrim still stands. Although the Tower of the Wolf may have been damaged beyond repair. No, of course not. My father was the High King of Western Skyrim. I always thought he had the best interests of our holds and our people in his heart. But there was a darkness there. Jealousy, bitterness. He wanted to control all of Skyrim. For Svargrim, yes, I think it was. As for Rada al-Saran and the Grey Host, I am not entirely sure what they're after. Enough of this. I need to get to work. With my father gone, someone has to pick up the pieces and restore the holds. First, on behalf of Western Skyrim, take this with my thanks. We would have been lost without you. Then, rest. Check on our friends. Injuries must be tended to, buildings repaired. Other wounds will take longer. We'll have more to do soon enough. Whatever Rada al-Saran and the Grey Host were planning, I think the worst is behind us as far as Western Skyrim is concerned. With 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 Svargrim dead, their grip on the holds comes to an end. Not officially. At least I don't think so. I feel like the whole world's crumbling around me. But the city's still standing, so that's something. I'm more worried about our friends. We left Lyris and Fen to hold of a horde of Harrow fiends.
This one did forget about that.
Hopefully they were able to hold the courtyard and keep those monsters out of the city. You go on ahead and check on them. I need to collect myself. Solitude needs Princess Svanna now. And I'm not quite ready to be her. Thank you. Help them and anyone else as best you can. I'll do the same. Once you're done with them, I'll find you and we can figure out what to do next. Gods, I hope so. Haven't we dealt with enough already? I need to see what happened firsthand. All the suffering and pain my father caused. I can't undo it, but I can make amends. Or at least try to.
Alright, time to go check on the people that I completely forgot about. So, well done, me. Completely forgetting about your friends. Okay. It's this way, Temple Courtyard. Alright.
Tell me truthfully, Lyris. How much of this blood is mine?
Not enough to be worried about. So, is it over? What happened to Svargrim? And where's Svanna? A parent's betrayal cuts deeper than a sword. But Svanna's strong. Stronger than she's been given credit for. And Solitude's going to need that strength in the coming days. If you told me the tavern rat we met at the Lonely Troll would become my choice to lead this land, I'd have called you mad. Then again, my king's a skald, so what do I know? Come on, there's probably something productive we should be doing. Last I heard, Sword Thane Uthlet was gathering everyone he could at the Hall of the Dead. Head over there and see how they weathered the Harrow Storm. I'll take care of securing Castle Dower. As for Fen, you might remind him we need a lot of elixir. We did our best to hold the Harrow Fiends inside Castle Dower, but nothing short of stone walls were going to keep those monsters from pushing through. Seemed like everyone I killed was replaced by 2 more. Almost didn't. We were nearly overrun before Fen went wild. I've never seen him like that, snarling and showing what a true vampire can do. Took the Harrow Fiends by surprise and we routed them. I did have to thwack him to clear his head, though.
Well done, Fen.
You did it. I shouldn't be surprised. But things were looking rather bleak before the clouds parted. We held the gate as long as we could. The Harrow Fiends were a flood of claws and teeth. Once they burst through, Lyris cleaved through them like a scythe through wheat. But even she couldn't stem the tide. I'm not really sure. I kind of went wild. Let out my inner beast, as it were. I was rending and slashing. Then Lyris whacked me with the flat of her blade. At least that's the last thing I remember. Not my finest hour, but we survived. The Sword Thane gathered people in the Hall of the Dead. Go check on them while I pull myself together. This whole ordeal has been a lot more strenuous than I'm accustomed to. Then I'll get to work on the elixir and a cure for the Herod. Sadly, I don't think there's any hope for them. Their life energy was sucked dry, turning them into feral beasts. Restoring them is beyond my capabilities, I'm afraid. At least with the Herod, they're not so far gone as to be a lost cause. As soon as we produce enough of it, yes. We saw how it protected Svanna. Now, where did I put my flask?
Alright, go to the Hall of the Dead.
Good to see you aren't raising bugs with Ismir just yet.
We saw the storm break, but we heard nothing since you departed from Blackreach. We seem to have survived, thank the gods. I thought for certain we were all about to witness the end of the world. No thanks to Svargrim, damn his eyes. After you and the princess went off to Blackreach, I gathered whoever we could and made our stand here in the Hall of the Dead. I'm just glad we don't have to be permanent residents. Far fewer than I feared when the storm began. Thanks to you and the princess, with the storm over and the Grey Host driven from Castle Dower, my soldiers will get the city back into shape. As long as no one else attacks us in the meantime. When I first pledged myself to the Blue Palace, I never thought I'd have to defend my city from its own king. Practically my whole life. I served in his army when he drove the Reach Dogs back from our gates. The wolf chased them halfway over the Druadoc Mountains before he declared the campaign finished. He was a man to be feared and admired. I don't know when the rot in him started. It crept so slow I never noticed it. Not before it was too late. At some point he became more concerned with holding on to his kingdom than the kingdom itself.
Alright.
I regret we didn't throw a parade to welcome you back, but I'll cheer enough for 100 souls if you tell me you put that backbiter of a High King to the sword. But what of Svanna? Is she? That's good, but a daughter shouldn't have to kill her own father. Svanna has my support, for whatever that's worth. She's going to need all the help she can get in the days to come. Not until we hold a moot to support her claim, and we need more than a single Jarl for that to occur. If Svanna proves herself as the acting Jarl, they might look past her father's failings and make her the queen. Eventually.
They're here! They're at the gates!
The Grey Host? I thought we were done with them for now.
Not the Grey Host! The Skald King with an army from the east!
What treachery is this?
To the gates. We'll give the Skald King a proper welcome, one way or another.
Well then. I honestly don't remember this at all. To the gates.
Up there, youngblood.
Pleased to see you in solitude, stranger.
Stand down, you idiots! We come in peace.
Whoa. Oh, they're dueling. That a new 2 level 8s. One level 6 and one level 8. Okay. That's a nice little
Partner,
backdrop
could
noise.
really use your knack for diplomacy right now. Speak to the Skull King before we start a war.
Sure save me from fools and prophets. Will no one properly greet a weary traveler? Ah, familiar face. Maybe you can talk some sense into these Western milk drinkers. We're not a damn invasion. We're here to help. Do you know what's going on? So the rumors are true. Svargrim joined the Grey Host. I
His
knew he had
voice.
ambitions, but to throw away his humanity like that, it's inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Svargrim once told me that he would die before welcoming me to solitude. I suppose he was right. That's why I sent Lyris here in the first place. I'm not the king of these holds, though. I can't do anything if they refuse my help. Svargrim despised me. He would never accept my aid. But Svanna... here she comes now. Let's see what she has to say.
We have no need of help that involves welcoming your soldiers within our walls.
My walls, Jarl. My father may have been willing to slap aside a helping hand, but I'm not. Permit me a word with your envoy, Skald King.
Now we're finally getting somewhere.
That's not who I meant to click
Help
on.
Svanna clean up this mess as best you can.
Thank you for holding the line, I mean. I'm ready to do what I should have done a long time ago. To do what my father never could. I'll speak with the Skald King. There's one more thing I'd like you to do while I entertain our guests. We saved Solitude, but our war with the Grey Host is far from over. We need Fenn's elixir more than ever. With that, and King Yoren's help, we might just push these monsters back into their grave for good. That depends on Fenn. If there's anything standing in his way, let me know, and I'll do everything in my power to get him what he needs. Fen is with old Mjolnir at the Mages Guild. When you're finished with him, join me in the courtyard of the Blue Palace. I'm going to hold a moment of remembrance for this city. We all need a moment to mourn what we lost. I'm going to invite the Skald King to join us. If the people of Solitude see him bow his head along with the rest of us, they may not care about the divide between the East and the West.
Alright. Mage's Guild. I keep forgetting I'm using a unicorn. Alright.
I bet you could see.
Is there... There's the moon. It's all cloudy. Bummer. I like seeing the... Well, they're equivalent of the Northern Lights. It's nice. Is that in this game too? I remember it in Skyrim, but I've already gone through all these. You know I gotta. Ooh, wait, can I pickpocket her? Where'd she go? Sorry, I just... I can actually kill him. Sorry, it needed to be done. Okay, maybe I'm not so sorry, but still, it was too much fun.
A rare thing to find an elf with the makings of a clever woman.
Despite what my kin might proclaim, it's not all in the blood. Ah, good, you're here. We've made a breakthrough.
Yay.
I was just discussing a theory with Mjolnir, and it seems like we're very close to turning this elixir into a true restorative. A cure. Singolis's research on the nether root showed me just how it weakens the connection between a body and soul. Thus far, I've been able to inure a person to the root, but now I'm certain I can use that knowledge to heal those weakened bonds. Well, it is just a theory at this point. There's a lot more testing and experimentation to be done before we can produce a viable antidote. Weeks, optimistically? I know. We can't simply put things on hold. Mjolnir and I have a batch brewing right now, and materials to keep producing for another day. Ingert's promised us a steady supply of Arcase oil, but that's not our limiting factor. We know enough about Singolis's refinement processes to replicate his methods, but we still need a source of netherroot to do so. Tell Svanna that if she can keep us supplied, we can produce enough elixir for all the holds in a matter of weeks. We can ransack Greyhost's stockpiles, or mount an expedition into Blackreach. Otherwise, it would take decades of work to produce a proper crop. After we get the elixir squared away, we'll turn our attention to curing the Herald. Indeed. As I surmised, the Grey Reliquaries contained the remains of ancient Greyhost warriors. They served as a connection to the souls trapped in Cold Harbor. Using the energy from the Harrow Storms, the souls were pulled into the stone husks. I believe the stone husks are incubators of a sort. The physical forms of the Greyhost are reincorporated within the stone vessels, through a mix of Singolis's alchemy and sorcery, and the magic of the Ice Reach witches. When whole, they burst free.
Cool. Alright. Time to go to the Blue Palace. What? Why is somebody gasping? Oh my, she was right there when I killed the dude. Whoops. And yet she didn't see anything. How blind do you have to be?
Well,
Cannot complain, but that does not seem to stop
Sweet roll. Anyway. Sorry, it was too tempting to do it.
what is the point of this?
I was hoping you'd return before we began. Tell me you've got good news. I'll feel a lot better delivering a speech about healing and hope, knowing that we're on the road to recovery. What did Fen have to say about the elixir? Not the best news, but I'll take it. So long as we have enough to protect our soldiers, we have a fighting chance against the Grey Host. I'll go to the Undergrove myself, if that's what it takes. Now that would be cause for celebration. If he can really bring back even a fraction of those we lost to the Harrowstorms, I'm willing to try. That's all I needed to hear. We should begin the ceremony before the crowd grows more restless. Nothing fancy, just a traditional Nord wake. To mourn and celebrate those we've lost, and cherish the lives we still have. I'd like you to join us. None of us would be here to sing dirges for the dead or celebrate the living if not for you. I certainly wouldn't be here, ready to lead my hold. You've supported me since I started down this path. I'm honored to have you here at the end. Sons and daughters of Skyrim, we have the honor today of remembering the dead.
Honor to the fallen!
Sons and daughters of Skyrim, our trials were fierce, but we are still here.
We stand and we remain!
Now, we raise our voices to tell Sovngarde of the coming of the worthy dead, and to tell the world that the Nords are still here! We are still standing!
The fallen now march home to hallowed halls, to join our ancestors in boundless drink and song and brawls. Let sound the horns, let peal the bells, let loose the ancient hymn. We will remain until time ends, we children of Skyrim.
Well then. Is that it? Are we done? That's it?
I'm glad to be done with this. Diplomacy and investigation aren't my favorite pastimes. They seem to suit you, though. You stepped up to the task better than I could have hoped. I'll be staying so long as Joran's here, or until I can persuade him to send me after Rada al-Saran. That leech owes a lot of blood to us, and I intend to squeeze it out of him. We have to find him first. Whatever his plans were after sacking Solitude, we haven't uncovered them. With any luck, the Skull King will send me on a raid of the Grey Host, and I can beat some answers out of a few of them. Count on it.
I guess that's it.
What do you want?
Which is really weird to think about, because, well... I finally finished it. Yay, it's only been like a year since I started playing it on the stand. Anyway, that's the end of the YouTube video then. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. It's been like an hour. Wow.